We are going up to the 7th tier of English football, and I have no idea what the board are going to want from us this year. Greetings, my excellent friends, and welcome back to episode 19 of the Culture Club. I'm Kirk Sheridan, and we've just been promoted. 2 players from last season have made it into the best 11 squad, only on the bench. Paddy Wharton, our new goalkeeper, and Liam Vinson, our left back. I can't see Paddy staying there for long, to be honest. I can't see Ormson staying there for long either, given the challenges that we've had with our goalkeeping this season. But well done to them for now. The rest of the team has a very familiar look. So Ballinger won our signing of the season. He played 33 matches and 4 sub-appearances, 8 goals, 11 assists, and a 7.34. As you know, he was one of the originals. Back in the very first season of GTS Culture's existence, we brought him in and played him as a left winger. He was great. Soon as the opportunity came to bring him back, snatched it up with both hands. And he's done the business again. But Billy Bingham, had he been here for more than half a season, he would have absolutely walked this award. Look at that, 12 assists, 5 goals, 7.73. He is 34 now. But remember how good Joe Healy was and for how long, and almost a shoo-in, probably next year, for our all-time best 11. Now, the FA Cup was a disappointment. We only reached the first qualifying round and were knocked out by Rugby, a game that we absolutely should have won. The FA Trophy was a shocker as well. That's where the money was this year. And although the board wanted us to reach the second round as a minimum, we did that. We missed out on a lot of prize money. The Super Cup, though, oh my word, the first time we played National League opposition, somehow beat them 3-1 after 8 shots on target, even though they had a higher XG. That was a beautiful, beautiful match to watch. And the Velocity Trophy, nobody cared about. So we set a new biggest victory in the Isthmian Division 1 South East when we beat Three Bridges 7-1. The match to remember was apparently a 5-1 away victory at Whitstable, and goal of the season came from Billy Bingham with a free kick in that Three Bridges match. Here we are on the edge of the box, and a beautiful curled effort. I have to agree, that was pretty special. Now the finances are where the bad news happens. £35,000 less prize money than last year. Everything else went up a little bit, but the prize money absolutely hammered us, and it has left us in a bit of a mess financially. But this is the team of the season. In goal, Wharton. I mean, it was a tough choice, to be honest. He did play the most games, but as you know, not convincing. Back 4 of Vincent, Kelly, Hoyle, and Williams Lowe. Nothing to argue with there. Ballinger, Hinshelwood, Bingham, and Addy, with Moody in the attacking midfield position. That is interesting. That is very interesting to see. And then Minhas up front ahead of Noel Williams. Hoyle now has the record for most league appearances by a player with 117. And Minhas continues to stretch his league goal-scoring record for us. Fans' Player of the Season was Minhas. Young Player of the Season, Kelly. Signing of the Season, as you've seen, was Ballinger. Minhas managed to get 21 goals. Well, we've got 442 commenting on us now, and Daniel O'Connor says it was a superb season for the Culturites as they claim the title to back up their pre-season credentials. Thank you very much. The big question, though, is what are the board going to want us to do this year? Do they want another back-to-back promotion? Let's find out. They want us to reach the playoffs. Okay, so they're not expecting us to go up this year. We've got a bit more wriggle room. They want attacking, possession, entertaining, high-tempo football. Can do that, absolutely. And for the next few years, they want us to keep challenging for a playoff place. Okay, looks like we're stabilising. This is good news, but obviously I think the key here, the most important one, is repairing the club's financial damage. Great. I'm very, very happy with this. Dynamics are looking good. We've got Hoyle, O'Dwyer and Addy as our team leaders. It might be time to let O'Dwyer go this season. As you know, I need to be stabilising those finances, and those fringe players who aren't young and will not develop further are the ones that I'm thinking about moving on. But you got to say, if we go with this 3-4-3 again next season, that's not a bad looking team. I'm training Ballinger as an attacking left winger. Slot him in there and we can keep this team motoring. So the squad are off for their end of season break. Now the hard work begins for me. Who are we going to keep? Who are we going to let go? Who can we bring in that isn't going to destroy our finances further? Don't go anywhere and you'll find out in just a second. So here's one of our first pieces of business. We are bringing in Josh Leslie-Smith as a centre-back on £130 per week with a £20 appearance fee. He was on trial with us last season. We decided not to progress at the time. But after a bit of a comparison with Theo Vassell, who is on £190 per week, and unlike Leslie-Smith is unlikely to improve in the future, it makes much more sense to bring in Leslie-Smith. Lower wage, lower appearance fee, can improve. Vassell, you've actually played really well this year, but we're going to have to let you go. All because of those pesky finances. Bit of icing on the cake for this season. Billy Bingham has just set a new average rating record in the Isthmian Division 1 South East. Told you he was good. No offers yet for Vassell. I'm trying to encourage him to find a new club just before his contract runs out, really, so that I can just save a little bit of money. And there we go. Vassell has signed for FC United. Other excellent news over the last few minutes. Noel Williams, who is currently our highest paid player on £275 a week, I've offered a new contract to as a regular starter, not an important player. I'm still a little bit in two minds about how good he's going to be for us. Has accepted an offer for £180 a week. Big improvement for our financials. Naby also moves on, another one of those players who's 2.5 stars, current ability, not really going to improve. Only £45 a week and was okay for us, but just I need to concentrate on bringing through the kids and in making sure that they are as good as we can possibly get them by the time we get up to the next level of the National League South. So Naby is on his way to Hitchin, and we managed to get a little bit of money for him in the process. So I think that is a pretty good deal. Right, it is the 2nd of July, and the squad is looking like this. A lot of trialists, first and foremost. A lot of them from Premier League clubs who were released, youngsters with great potential, hopefully. So fingers crossed we'll be able to sign some of them up. And we've already got some business on the go. Low wage, high potential youngsters that we're hoping to bring in to add some depth to the squad. And we have also said farewell to Shamir Mullings. I was trying to arrange a transfer for him. His wages were a bit of an issue, not just for us, it turns out. So he has hopefully a good few years ahead of him. He's still a quality player, just wasn't going to get enough game time with us. So thank you, Shamir. Some great performances, consistently excellent average rating. Thank you, Shamir. So if we look at the squad depth, there is still business I need to do. Goalkeeper, obviously, is a position that I'm looking to get an upgrade in. I think we're probably okay at left back because we've got Vincent and Ballinger who can play there. Right back, McWilliams. Williams low. Yates is developing as well, so I think we're all good there. I could do with another central defender, ideally. Probably another central midfielder, but these winger positions absolutely need some work. So that's my top priority, as well as a second choice striker. but I've done another bit of clever little business. I didn't really want to let O'Dwyer go. He's a team leader. He's amazing for mentoring young players. So I was able to agree a lower wage with him as well, and Minhas. So 2 of my favourites I have been able to keep. Whether they get much game time, I don't know. They're down as fringe players, but they're going to be here to mentor the new generation. And I think that is absolutely in keeping with the Culture Club ethos. And finally, worth pointing out, another crucial bit of information. We ain't favourites anymore. Not by a long shot. Corinthian Casuals, 91-1 on. They've taken our place as that team that's expected to get promoted above everybody else. And we have nobody in the Dream 11 for the first time. All of these dudes, they're Corinthian Casuals. So obviously I'm scouting them. This season is going to be tougher. I'm used to seeing GTS Culture players at the top of this key players list. Hinshelwood is only 10th and Hoyle 13th on the list. Going to be an interesting season. I'm looking forward to it. And here we are. It's the 16th of August. Long summer. Long torturous summer. Trying to find the right quality of player for this squad as we take the step up to the 7th tier. We have brought in quite a few new faces, though. A lot of them youngsters who we're going to be loaning out straight away, like Chris Keating, Logan Walsh, Robinson Tamplin. But a couple in there who are going straight into the first team. Adam Wharton is comfortably the second best midfielder at the club. Another deep-lying playmaker. I know, but they're my favourite. Better than Billy Bingham, so Bingham has already been relegated to a squad player, but as we know from Joe Healy's success, he's going to have plenty to offer for the next couple of years, I am sure. Also very exciting, the first time in our history we've got Wharton on a 3-year deal. And then Declan Watson, our new best central defender, another on a 3-year deal. Yes, there's a £21,500 non-promotion release clause, but if we don't go up, £21,500 is probably going to be quite helpful. And Levi Amanchi is a player who I think is probably going to get quite a lot of squad time, certainly if I can't bring in other competing wingers. He can play either up front or on the wing, but I'm expecting to play him as a wide target forward. Competition for Addy, really, on the right wing. And there are plenty of other players who I would have loved to sign, but I'm not doing it because they would not fit with the rules for the Culture Club. Dom Tier is a classic example. Pacey forward, can play on the left wing, the right wing, or up front, or even in attacking midfield. Exactly what I need. Fantastic potential, but, big but, his mental attributes are just nowhere near in line with what we're looking for. Does not fit the ethos of this save, where we need people who have got that determination, that bravery, that concentration, and are determined to work hard for their team. Noel Williams would be lovely. Top quality right winger, but again, mental attributes. Doesn't have the right personality to fit in with this group of players who I need to fight for each other in the season ahead. So this is how the squad depth is looking as we kick off the new season. We've got Ormson and Wharton still in goal. Yet to find a long-term replacement. Still looking, but Wharton's been performing well in the friendlies, which is nice to see. Pretty much sorted at central defence and left wing-back and right wing-back. Central midfield, I think we're all good. Again, those winger positions and up front, a little bit more depth would be really handy. Just one more in each of those positions and I'll be very happy. But things have been going well. We're unbeaten in our friendlies. Can we continue that into the first game of the season? Let's have a look right now. So it looks like Bracknell were promoted last season. They are predicted to finish 22nd. So this should be a comfortable victory. Here's hoping. We've got Wharton in goal. Back three of Hoyle, Leslie Smith and Watson. Vincent and McWilliams at wing-back, with Wharton and Hinshelwood in the centre of midfield, Ballinger, Addy and Noel Williams providing the attacking threat. On the bench, we've got Ormson, O'Dwyer, Yates, Billy Bingham and Levi Amanchi. Kelly would be on the bench in place of O'Dwyer, but is suspended for this particular match. And Minhas misses out. I'm sure he will get his opportunity as the season goes on, as will a lot of those other 2-star current ability players who've got serious potential. But I'm feeling pretty confident we'll be fine. So we're starting our first match in the 7th tier as favourites. Big occasion at home for GTS Culture. And the first attacking highlight is for Bracknell. But the squad has been looking really solid, actually. This 3-4-3 formation that we've been playing has... I've been really, really pleased so far this season. We haven't given many chances away, except for that one. You can see as we get forward here, Ballinger knocks it back to Wharton. Ballinger in with his right foot. Addy to McWilliams. So many players piling forward. Ballinger heads it against the bar. Williams can't quite get it to a GTS player. Oh, that was an incredible cross with his right foot there from Ballinger, but McWilliams knocks it in, and Ballinger off the post. Yeah, cleared by Bracknell. But as you can see, we've just got so many bodies in the box with this formation. And then when we are facing an attack, I've brought the defensive line back a bit, and I've brought the press back a bit as well. So we're allowing the opposition to play around in front of us, not really creating many opportunities, and really drawing them onto us so that we can hit them on the counter. It has been working really, really well. Hinshelwood there with a long ball up to McWilliams. He's getting into the box. Ballinger again with a header. Would have been nice to see him knock that one down to Noel Williams. But another attack for us. Wharton to Ballinger, who isn't quite ready yet as that winger. I'm still being recommended to play somebody else there. Oh, and there we go. First goal of the season for GTS Culture and for TQ Addy. We're off the mark in the Isthmian South Premier. I can't even remember what the name of this league is now. We're winning. That's good enough. Yeah, there's, as you can see, 4 shots, but they've probably been from quite far out. None on target for Bracknell as yet. And there's a good example of us having 3 big central defenders at the back who can just cut out most of the threat that is being played through. Addy again! Oh! Just over the bar. Right, half time. We are looking pretty comfortable. I'm pleased with this. Definitely a time to motivate the team. Just tell them that they are doing well at getting the shots away. See if we can give them a positive attitude as we go back out for the second half. Leslie Smith with a long ball up to Noel Williams. Oh my word, what a finish! Is that goal of the season in the first match for Noel Williams there? Absolute quality. Just runs off the shoulder of the defender and a first time volley from outside the box. Wow. Tight offside, but he's very much onside. Oh, absolutely beautiful finish. Currently sitting 4th in the league, just behind Corinthian Casual. Oh, no, got up to 3rd with that second goal. Right, it's the 67th minute. Let's look to make some changes. Ballinger is looking very, very tired. I've been so used to having 12 possible substitutes during pre-season. I'm now wondering what to do here. I think the obvious option, yes, right. So we'll bring on Amanchi, but we'll swap those guys around. So Addy can play as a winger, and we will play Amanchi as that wide target forward. Hinshelwood and Wharton not playing brilliantly, and Wharton is starting to look a little bit tired, so We know what Billy Bingham can do. Let's bring him on as the deep line playmaker and save Yates for when the fullbacks get a little bit tired. Right, that's motivated Amanchi at least. Bingham isn't giving anything away, but we know just how capable he is, obviously, from his incredible performances in the second half of last season. 15 shots so far, 6 on target, XG of 0.94, so we potentially could have been generating a few more chances further towards the goal. One final substitution, I think. Vincent and McWilliams both playing well. I'm going to bring Yates on to play at right back, I think. There we go. Just for the last few minutes. Well, this has been a wonderful start so far. Hopefully they're not going to get a late consolation goal or first of two. Fingers crossed. No, there we go. Leslie Smith clearing again. Addy runs down to the byline. Oh, Vincent plays a ball in. It's cleared out, but only to Hinshelwood. Yates has an opportunity to run forward and get a cross in. He does. Addy there. Oh, just over the bar again. Addy's had so many opportunities today. He's been probably the biggest danger man for us. But yeah, cracking start to the season. Can't complain there. The formations worked. Haven't really given away too many top quality chances to the opposition. And the new boys have got their first competitive starts in a GTS Culture shirt. That was a good win. Only against the team who were expected to finish 22nd. That is a big caveat. So things could change over the next few games. And there we are, 5th place in the league after that victory. Corinthian Casuals sitting on top with a slightly higher goal difference, but there are a lot of games still to go. So as I'm expecting the competition to be a little bit tougher this year, I'm also expecting to show a few more matches in the Isthmian League Premier Division. There you go, Isthmian League Premier Division. I knew that. We're going to come back for the FA Cup first qualifying round and then our big local derby against Whitehawk just down the road from us in Brighton. Join me again to see if we've been able to bulk out the team any further and to see if our form from pre-season continues or if we start to wobble given the higher level of competition. It's going to be very interesting to find out. I hope you have enjoyed what you've watched today. If you have, please do click a like on the video and subscribe to the channel to find out the second the next video is released. In the meantime, as always, be excellent to each other. I'm Kirk Sheridan. Thank you very much for watching.